Hey you guys, this is going to be a summer solstice 2017 reading, and I don't know, it just popped up in my head to do this reading, and I thought we were already in the summer solstice, but then I googled it just to double check, and it's actually today, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm on point, I guess, with the energy. So I wanted to do a summer solstice love energy reading because, you know, summer is like, you know, the romantic, vacational energy and the flings and, you know, the little summer movie type of energy is kind of what I pick up. And I just feel like a lot of people are going to be meeting like a lot of potential love partners or just, you know, different suitors and admirers at this time, you know, because everyone it's, you know, extra hot. Everybody's wearing, you know, bikinis and, you know, the shirts off and, you know, everybody looks nice and skin's glowing, you know. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I just wanted to do a love reading. So I'm going to use a few decks here. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart cards and ask Spirit to reveal anything that wants to come up and wants to be channeled for those who are viewing this video. Is there any messages that Spirit has? First, so we got, kind of feel like some hesitance, like you guys aren't all in with this for some reason. This love thing. Okay, she got the Deception and Envy card at the bottom of the deck, so not everybody's on board with this energy, obviously, when it comes to love. Because I feel like it could be really good. Let's see. So we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Moon card. We have the Nine of Cups, the Heart Chakra, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. With the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'll move this here. I see a lot of you guys turning down some offers, okay? It's not that these offers all are meant to be taken. It's this energy of Ollie. She always does this. Always can count on her. It's this energy of not being totally receptive to offers. Like, you could be getting a lot of offers, and even the ones that you may even want to take up, you're just not doing it for some reason. Like, and others of you are just like, where is all of these potential, you know, people, these admirers? And it's like you're turning them down, or you're just not seeing them for like what they are, who they are. It's like you're not seeing it. Or you could be holding yourself back by isolation, you know, staying in the house, not wanting to go out, meet anybody. You could be having friends that are inviting you, or family members that could be inviting you to do stuff, and it's like you're turning it down. And I'm getting like anywhere you can meet somebody. Like, you can, I'm getting like kid stuff. Like, you can meet somebody at Chuck E. Cheese or something. Like, it's any, like, Spirit's giving you like all the opportunities. And I just get that you're still confronting some inner issues with yourself, as far as your self-worth, maybe getting over an ex for some of you, or it could just be releasing the memories of your past love life, like past lovers. You're just not in that space. It's like you don't want to. You say you want to, but you're just not. You're not open to it. And Spirit's telling you that you can have like some really good times with some people, I'm getting, because you got the fulfillment of wishes. You could possibly meet someone that is long-term, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's just a potential to have a good time and just enjoy yourself and just embrace this new energy, because you got the positive movement forward with the Eight of Pentacles card. So, you know, you need to open up, because there's a part of you that does want to. There's a part of you that wants to open up and be receptive to love in general. And it doesn't have to be just fixated on finding your forever partner or your life partner. It could be, you know, you just want to get out and have fun. And I feel like you're going to attract a lot of people. And it's like you're doing the very opposite. Like, you're in one space of calling out love, and then you're in another space where it's like you're opposing it, you're against it, you're fear. Because you got the deception and envy as the shadow card. So I really feel like some of you are not looking at the positives. You're looking at everything on the table. It's like he's literally looking at all the cards on the table, and it's like he's saying to himself, I don't really trust this. Like, I don't really know if this is too good to be true or what, but I don't know if I can follow through with, you know, because your heart is passionate about, it's like your heart is open and it wants to receive, I feel. It wants to go out there. It wants to be open to love, I feel. And there's a part of you that's opposing it because you feel like you're deceiving yourself. And that's the shadow that you're dealing with. It's the only major arcana that came out. I feel like that's what's holding you back or keeping you stuck. Okay, so let's read up and see if we can get any clarifiers on this. Okay. These are a lot of cards. I don't know if I should take all of these. I see some good cards though, but it's just, I don't know if I can take all of them. So, Spirit, I need 4 cards. 4 cards to clarify this energy. 10 of Swords came out again. 4 of Swords. Star card. And the Ace of Swords with the Queen of Wands. The bottom. So you got a lot of Swords energy. A lot of overthinking. I get. Thinking way too much. And in the midst of all of this, you have the Star card, which is like, it's pretty much saying that what you want is like right there. You just need to get on board with it. You need to get in alignment with what it is that you're trying to bring in. Like, you guys are just thinking too heavily and too deeply, like, into your negative thoughts. And that isolation comes up again with the 4 of Swords. Like, literally, you're not trying to get out there and meet anybody, or you're just not putting yourself out at all. And I shouldn't even be talking because, you know, I haven't been out since my birthday, and that was like a month ago. And even before that, I really wasn't going out. So it's like, if you really want to just meet some people, and let's say you want to meet new friends too, not just romantic prospects or whatever, but let's just say, you know, you want to meet some girlfriends, or you want to meet some guy friends, whatever. You're not even putting yourself in the space for that either. It's just, you're in this place, and it's something has got you down. I feel like, yeah, for a majority of you, or for a lot of you, it is like an ex that did something to you, that backstabbed you, that betrayed you, kind of something unexpected that occurred. And it's like, just when I thought things were getting better, this happens to me. Like, this bullshit happens. And then the Ace of Swords is like, no, you know, this is a beginning. This is a success card. This is a victory card. It's also a mental clarity. It's also open and honest energy. And it's like, Spirit is telling you that whatever it is that you desire is very much possible. But I feel like you need to believe in it. You need to have faith in this, rather than keeping yourself isolated. And some of you may be going back and forth in your mind about this, you know, this betrayal, this backstab, this cheating, whatever it was, or a failure of a relationship. The memories of it are haunting you. It's like, it's killing you. It's getting the best of you to the point where you're like stagnant and you're stuck. And a lot of you have been praying for your desires and wishes, but it's like, well, you got to go after it. You got to be like the Queen of Wands. Whether you're a king or queen, you need to adopt this energy this is being assertive and knowing what you want and going after, and also knowing your self-worth, that you are deserving of what it is that you want. And seeing yourself as attractive, beautiful, or handsome, whatever, in order to get yourself out there. You're not seeing yourself in the most positive light right now, is what I'm getting. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Because you got a lot of positive cards. You just have these 2 cards here that this is saying that there's a change financially, which for some of you, yeah, you could stumble across a lover that's got it, like, you know, got it together financially. I'm getting like someone that doesn't have to be rich. It could be a rich man or woman, but I feel like this person will bring in some stability financially for you, possibly. Yep. Oh my goodness. The 6 of Pentacles is like the giving and receiving card. You got the 7 of Wands and the Hangman and the Devil with the 9 of Pentacles. That's funny, Spirit. You're funny. All right, because you got the 6 of Pentacles, and that's like, well, the 5 of Pentacles here with the financial material changes, like something is changing financially for you. And then you got the 6 of Pentacles. So this person could add some value into your life, or could help you financially, or wants to help you financially, whoever this person is coming in. And then you got the 7 of Wands. You could be fighting to the death for this not to go your way. Like, you could be trying to self-sabotage this. Some of you, it could be that you're trying to fight it off because you believe that it's too good to be true. Because you got the Hangman. There's a part of you that's like stuck in a certain perception or ideal because of things that have happened to you in the past. You might have had a very negative, toxic relationship in your past, or you've had some toxic relationships, friendships, situations, and it puts you in this fear, and it's like you don't believe you deserve it. With the 9 of Pentacles, this woman, she's enjoying all that she's getting. She knows that she's worked hard for what she has. She deserves all of this abundance, whether it be financial, material, or just spiritual abundance. Because, you know, abundance comes in many different forms. But this woman, she's at peace, she's content, she's happy. And a part of you doesn't believe that you are this person, or that you even deserve to be in this position. And the 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom of this card. So there's a potential that there's a stable partnership on the horizon for you. You may know it, or you might just pick it up subconsciously, but there's a self-sabotaging energy for me. The 7 of Wands, you know, people pick up different things when they read cards. For me, this is like you're self-sabotaging yourself. You're fighting against what's going on, like the changes that are happening. You don't want it to happen. And I don't know why not, but I guess it's that, you know, that fear. You got to confront this shadow. You got to face what's underneath the surface with you, and what's, you know, holding you back essentially is keeping you from the things that you say that you really want. Because you got 3 heart center energies. You got the 4 of the heart chakra. You got the Ace of Wands, but it's a passion ignite card, and her heart chakra is on fire. And then you got the 9 of fulfillment and wishes, which is an emotional energy like the 9 of cups. So the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords came out again. 10 of Pentacles wanted to come out, and the 9 of Pentacles wanted to come out. The Ace of Swords. So you know what it is that you want. There's a part of you that just, this Knight of Wands could very well be you, or if it's you, I feel you might be a fire sign, but I'm not getting that so much of a sign. I'm getting that this is your energy trying to just like get away from this new energy. You don't, it's like you want to keep moving backwards. Like you don't want to look. From my angle, like where the camera's going, it looks like he's going forward. But how I perceive it, because I'm looking at it this way, he wants to get far away from this 10 of Pentacles, this 9 of Pentacles energy, because of this. Because of what someone did to you. It could very well be that you guys had a fire sign that backstabbed you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. Or could have some sort of energy where this person just hit it and quit it, because this is my hit it and quit it card. In some love energies, it's like the passion is like intense, and the attraction is intense, and this person may even be very attractive. They could be very attracted to you, but once, you know, they get it in, it's done, or it's just a quick fling. It doesn't last long. And I feel like that's also what you fear, because you've experienced that in the past and you fear that very same thing happening to you. So you keep replaying these memories in your head of what went wrong, or could even be your fears playing, you know, back and forth in your head. And it's like you are not receptive to this. It's 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands energy, because it could possibly be that there's a man or woman that has all of the potential to be a lifelong partner, where you can have it all. And it sounds so crazy to some people, especially if you've never had it. If you've had it before, you thought you had it and it got stripped away, it's even scary when it comes and presents itself to you. Like, for real this time. It will be like, I don't even know if this is actually what it is, because of what I experienced in the past. For some of you, you never experienced having all that you want in a relationship, okay? Someone that adores you, someone that wants kids, maybe someone who has kids, maybe someone that loves your kids, someone that has stability, a home, a job, a car, or someone that supports you financially or supports your dreams, someone that you can go on vacations with, someone that takes you out or you take them out. You've never experienced this, so there's this fear, this hesitance, because it's like, I've never been able just to sit back and be like, yeah, my partner's got this, or I know, I trust and believe that when I got my partner and they got me, I can just relax and enjoy this bliss. You don't believe it. And I rather have this than the 9 of Cups or the 10 of Cups, because Cups are all emotional. They're fleeting. They come and they go. They're not really fixed or stable. But when you get a Pentacles card, it's actually based off of something. It's actually something that has been worked on, nurtured. There's patience with this energy. It's something more long lasting with the Pentacles. So rather than the 10 of Cups, I'd rather have the 10 of Pentacles, because it embodies everything. It has the water, it has the air, it has the fire, it has all of that in one. So I feel like that's a scary thing for you, that you don't want to embrace it. And we have every right to, be in our heart, in our fears sometimes, because obviously we've been hurt and we don't know who we can trust nowadays. It's like, all I'm used to is, somebody coming in and, saying all the right stuff. And then the next minute, he or she, they're gone. And that happens. Shit, that happened to me recently. It just didn't work out. And it's, I can't say that it's their fault or my fault. It just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Sometimes it's not meant to be at that time, or it's just not meant to be at all. And that's fine too, because it leads you to where you're supposed to be and where that person needs to be. So it's all good in the end. It's all well in the end. It's not, the world is not, it has not ended. It's not over. So let's see if there's anything else the Spirit wants to say, because I feel like the Psyche of the Tarot cards, they're kind of like the base of what's going on, and these are kind of just clarifying maybe some past energy or some shadow energy that maybe is underneath the surface. So I just want to pull a card for each sign and see what the message is, or the advice is, or what to expect for each sign. So Aries through Pisces. I'm going to start with, actually, I'm not going to do that, because, yeah, I'm not going to make it so fixed. I'm just going to reach whoever it is. And if I get a message like about a sign or for a sign, I will just spit it out. But I'm not going to keep it that specific, because sometimes it doesn't always resonate, because we got a lot of things in our chart. I'm telling you, you guys, there's somebody that has some money, and like some women will be like, oh, that makes me a gold digger, because, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If there's someone that wants to do nice things for you, accept it. That doesn't mean that you have to be totally dependent on this person. But there's someone that wants to help you financially, I'm getting, for some women out there. Maybe some of you want to help someone else financially, which is perfectly fine too. As long as you guys are not dependent on each other, because I see the codependency card here. It could very well be that you need to be careful that you don't become dependent on someone else. You know, accept the gifts or accept the help that comes, but don't just stop doing what you're doing, you know, because I feel like a lot of you may even have some, you know, some mixed feelings about that. Like, if I just do that, then that means I'm using somebody, or that means I'm not independent, because you're used to being independent, you know. And I don't know why the Ten of Cups came out reversed, and then you have the Five of Pentacles again. So you're withholding yourself of some very good things, whether this is finances or not. It's like you're holding yourself back from some very good things, because I feel like a lot of you have children, and your children have been through some rough stuff. Okay, so whether you're a single mom, single dad, your children have been through it, and you work very hard. You might be a single parent that has to pay all of the bills on your own. You might not get child support. If you are getting it, it's still not enough to take care of your children, and you bust your ass. And I feel like this person knows that. Whoever this person that comes in, I feel like for a lot of you, it could be a potential partner that is a lifelong partnership, because the Ten of Pentacles just wants to keep coming out. So I'm going to take that as spirits, you know, just forewarning you that there's a possibility that there's a long-term relationship involved with someone who's financially stable. They don't have to be a Donald Trump or whatever, a baller, but they could be someone that, you know, has some, you know, some good money in their family, because this is also an inheritance card too. So this could be someone that is, they're not like a Trump. They don't have to be that, but they could have some land or something, and they have money from that. For some of them, I'm getting like ancestral things. Because you have to give yourself a chance, or give your relationship a chance. Give this person a shot, because you got the Ten of Cups in reverse. And that, it's kind of funny that this was the only card that came out. Maybe it's how I laid it out. I don't know, but it just came out like that. So I'm going to take it. But with the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like you don't believe that this person is for real, okay? Because you've been here before. Like I said, for some of you, you thought you had this Ten of Pentacles energy. You thought you had it. And it might have been short. It's nothing compared to what this is. It could have been an almost energy. And it wasn't that yet. Because you see, they don't even have their house yet. They might be looking to buy this house, but they haven't even moved in yet. They don't have the dogs yet. You know, they don't have all of that just yet. So it's like this is an almost energy. You didn't get that yet. So give this situation a chance, or give anyone that you feel is, you know, worthy in some sense. Like, you're not totally shutting them out. You're like, I'm going to give this guy a chance. I'm going to give this girl a chance. And I'm going to see what comes of it. Because it's this in the back of your mind, like a failure of this Ten of Cups that just never succeeded. And it wasn't meant to, because you got the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, this is the most stable. If you want this to be a partnership energy, I would ask for like this. This would be what you want. Okay? Because this is like a lot of abundance. With the codependency, there's that fear, like I said, with this being all that you ever wanted, and someone taking care of you financially. I feel like you have some mixed feelings about it, or, you know, some perceptions of it that may be kind of unhealthy in a way, or limiting to your situation. You have the healing family issues with the Five of Wands. So you may be also fearing, because I don't feel like this is really an issue. I feel like it's a fear, because the Five of Wands isn't really a real energy to me. I feel like it's, you know, vibes. I don't really feel like it's a physical thing. If it be the Five of Pentacles, because you have this here, then I would say that there's some trouble. You know, there is a little bit of a financial burden for some of you. And then for some of you guys that are dealing with some fears of what your family's going to think about this person, or is it going to work out? Are you guys going to work together as a family? Could also be that You're having some issues with your family, period, and you might not have or feel like you have a family. And this person comes in and builds a whole new life for you, or a whole new family. And for some of you, that sounds like a freaking fairy tale. But you guys got to believe in yourselves. You got to trust that God is God, the universe, whomever you want to call it, the Most High, your angels, your guides, whoever. You got to believe that they want the best for you. They want the very best for you. And the things that you might say, like, oh, that can never happen to me, but you believe it can happen to somebody else. Like, how is that? Like, why would you believe something better can happen to somebody else, but not your own self? Like, that's crazy. So it's like, you guys, some of this energy, it might not resonate for everybody, but this is just the energy I pick up from the cards. And I feel like for majority of you guys are going to meet somebody that's got it like that. And like I said, they don't have to be a Trump or something. They don't have to be a celebrity or anything. But this person has it to where they can provide for you. Especially if you have children. It's like, this person's like, I got you and I want to help you. Because it's like, this is a hard-working energy. Whether this is you or this person, I feel like it goes both ways. They work very hard, too. So this is someone that's a hard worker. And they want to help you. But you got to get over your fear that it's not going to be totally complete. It's going to be an almost picture. And that's not true. Because Spirit's telling you to give it a chance. There's also a warning of not being too dependent on someone. But also don't be too independent that you're not allowing others to help you. Especially Spirit. Don't be so dependent on yourself that you don't trust that you got support from your guides or from God or from the universe, whatever you believe in. You're not alone in this. You know, that should be assuring, like, you know, reassuring or comforting to know that there's people out there that are good-hearted and really want to help people rather than believing everybody's out to get us. Okay? Because I know how that is. Like, you know, I'd rather just keep things to myself. I'd rather just do things for myself rather than ask, because it's just like, well, what if I have to owe this person back later? Or are they going to hang it over my head? Or are they going to backstab me? You know, are they going to gossip? You know, it's so many things. And we got to get out of that state of mind. And let's look at the other side of it. The other coin, which is there are good-hearted people out there. And Spirit loves me. God loves me. My angels, my ancestors, they love me. They want the best for me as well. So that's the reading, you guys. I hope that this has resonated. I know I talk a little bit, but I hope that it resonates and helps you guys for real. And I wish for a lot of you that this does unfold and that you allow it in. And even if you don't meet that life partner this summer, if you got some people that come and go in your life, embrace it and have fun as much as possible. Take it in as much as possible. Don't shoot down any offers that you feel, you know, called to, that you're like, hey, I don't mind getting to know this person. But if it's like somebody that's like, you know, you have your discernment, you know what you want and what you don't want. So that's the reading, you guys. Much love. Peace.